Hello and welcome to another episode of World War II in the Eyes of the Beholder. This is a World War II in the Eyes of the Beholder special where we'll be talking about 9/11. So I'm going to read a document to you about 9/11. So some eyewitness news, ABC, so it is copyrighted, but I will be reading it to you. So as we all know, 9/11 was important in America's history and it's something that needs to be remembered. So, through all this coronavirus stuff, someone has to remember, and people who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001 need to be remembered. So here's what ABC News talks. New York, 5:45 a.m. Hijackers pass through security in Portland, Maine, and board a flight to Boston, where they connect to American Airlines Flight 11. 6 a.m., polling stations opening at September 11th was a primary election day in New York City. In fact, 7:59 a.m., Flight 11 takes off from Boston from Los Angeles. 11 crew members and 76 passengers and 5 hijackers aboard. So 8:15 a.m., Flight 175 takes off from Boston from Los Angeles. 9 crew members, 51 passengers, and 5 hijackers are on board. 8:19 a.m. and Flight 170 and Flight 11 crew members alert ground personnel that hijackers are underway, and hijacking is underway and it's not going good. Shortly before, one hijacker stabs a passenger, Daniel Lewin, who was the first victim of the 9/11 attacks. Officials speculate that Lewin may have tried to stop the hijackers and was likely the first victim of the attacks. 8:20 a.m., American Airlines Flight 77 en route to Los Angeles. Takes off from Washington, D.C., 6 crew members, 53 passengers, and 5 hijackers. 8:37 a.m., Boston Air Traffic Control alerts the Military Air National Guard jets in Massachusetts are mobilized to Flight 11. 8:42 a.m., San Francisco-bound United States Airlines Flight 93 takes off from Newark following a delay. 7 crew members, 33 passengers, and 4 hijackers are aboard. 8:50 a.m., President George W. Bush is alerted, and his advisors assume this is a tragic accident. 5 minutes later, 8:55 a.m., the South Tower is declared secure. 8:59 a.m., Port Angeles police alert the evacuation of both towers. A minute later, the order is expanded to the entire World Trade Center complex. 9 a.m., a flight attendant aboard Flight 175 alerts air traffic control that hijacking is underway. 9:03 a.m., Flight 175 crashes into floors 77 through 85 of the South Tower. 9:05 a.m., President Bush learns that a second plane has crashed into the World Trade Center 25 minutes later. He addresses Americans saying, "The terrorism against our nation will not stand." 9:05 a.m., Flight 77 passengers Barbara Olson calls her husband, U.S. Secretary of Government Theodore Olson, who alerts other federal officials of the hijacking. 9:36 a.m., Secret Services agents evacuate Vice President Dick Cheney to President Emergency Operations Center beneath the White House, the bunker underneath the White House. 9:37 a.m., Airlines 77 crashes into the Pentagon. Crash and fire kill 59 on the plane and another 125 on the ground, which is pretty cool because a few years back, my family and I actually went and we saw the memorial that is in the Pentagon. 9:42 a.m., the FAA grounds all flights. All flights are stopped. no more flights are going through. 9:45 a.m., the White House and the U.S. Capitol are evacuated, fearing more attacks from the air on those certain places. 9:59 a.m., the South Tower collapses in 10 seconds after burning for 56 minutes. More than 800 people in and around the building are killed. 10:03 a.m., the United Airlines Flight 93 crashes near Schaumburg, Pennsylvania. After passengers and crew storm the cockpit, 40 people aboard, including the hijackers, are killed. 10:15 a.m., the Pentagon's outer ring collapses. 10:28 a.m., the North Tower collapses after burning for 102 minutes. More than 1,600 in and around the building are killed, including rescue personnel that are helping from the South Tower's collapse a few minutes earlier. 11:02 a.m., New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani orders the evacuation of Lower Manhattan. 12:16 p.m., the last flight still in above the ground that area land in United States land. 12:30 p.m., a group of 14 survivors are emerged from the North Tower stairwell. 3 p.m., a survivor, Park Russell, is rescued from the rubble of the North Tower. 5:20 p.m., after burning for 7 hours, World Trade Center collapses. There are no casualties. 8:30 p.m., President Bush addresses the nation from the White House, assuring Americans that a search is underway for those who are behind these evil acts. 10:30 p.m., rescuers locate and extract 2 PAPD officers injured but alive in debris of the World Trade Center. So after this attack on the World Trade Center, more people are found in the coming days and weeks, and cleanup takes forever. Many people have died, and they are still, a few days after, they are still attracting dead and partially alive victims from the attack that happened on September 11th. So in all of this, thousands of people died. Around 3,000 people died. The crash that landed in Pennsylvania was supposed to crash in the White House. The terrorists were supposedly going for the economic visual of our capital, or the World Trade Center. The military of America, the Pentagon, and the White House, or the leaders of America. This flight did not proceed, and with the last words, the last calls going through, the hijackers are disowned and are banished and killed, and the group of men takes over the flight and lands it in a field in Pennsylvania. This did not go through with its plan, and people do die in this flight. So September 11th, or 9/11, is a day that we should remember. For a lot of people die this time, and it's something that needs to be remembered. These acts of cruelty will not go unpunished. If you would like to see my other videos, you can check them out on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe, like, share, comment below about what you think and just what you think about the 9/11 attacks. It's a really horrible and sad thing, and it needs not to go unacknowledged, okay? So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.